Yo! Yes, yo! Let us begin!
Well, that was a load of shit.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air. This girl is... Oh, it's different this time. Lazirelli one Uebbo. Po? Let me look at it. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
There really aren't any that interest me.
Clubs.
Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dapper? Oh, hello. Monika. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Oh, yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika is probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? What are you, 5? Or markers? Yeah, you're 5. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. I'm doing that again. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. And how to prepare for events. Human! I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature. Literature? Sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. God, jeez, a club like that? Holy crap, that sounds completely boring. I'm not doing it, never lifted a pen in my life. But it's really not boring at all, you know? No. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Wait, really? Did you say manga? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insisted that manga is literature, too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Dapper! By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Oh, I mean, I guess so, but... In that case... Jeez, interrupt me, you prick. Is there any chance you could do me a big favor? No! I won't ask you to join, but if you could get, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika, who's evil and clearly a normal human? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Dapper, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Well, yes, I am. And thus, today marks the day
I sold my soul to Monika and an irresistible smile.
There are so many things that are not irresistible about her. I typically follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! Wait, where'd you go? And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Dapper. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you, I guess. So I ran into Dapper in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? No. Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. Cough. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Dapper? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Also, now that Sayori's dead, we're going for Natsuki. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, yes. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same girl. all interested in the same goal. I must be a girl. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. What? That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Dapper, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. I like terrifying shit about murder and, experiment prison camps. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Jurassic Park, actually. I desperately grasp something I can tolerate to at the minimal level. I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Because it sucks ass.
Oh! Okay! In that case, do you think you could elaborate?
Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud.
And give that back. Fine. Holy crap. Jeez. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No, Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? ... Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought that was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Dapper? Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Monika may have been convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Hey. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Dapper. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Hold on. Did I see Monika perk up? Oh my goodness, really? Oh yeah, she did. Do you really mean that, Dapper? Yeah. It could be fun, right? It really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left her after all this, I'd be super pissed. Dapper, I'm so happy! We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. Well, I know. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Give me a great time, eh? I see what you did there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Dapper, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hey? Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow. I can't wait. Wow. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika, the friggin' evil... Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, whoa, okay, this is new. Nothing is real? Yeah, that's a question. Nothing is real?
I get it.
I don't get it.
There's text underneath that, clearly. Like, oh no, I clicked inside the poem. Okay. Bed, light. Oh no, joy. What? Fun. Anime. Lazy. Treasure. Lucky. Jump. Bouncy. Vanilla. Whistle. Flower. Silly. Skirt. Hop. Why is she getting closer to... Yeah, Yuri's just like, bitch, get out of the way. Summer. Hi again, Dapper. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha! No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Please leave your face alone. Thanks for keeping your promise, Dapper. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monika, Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Natsuki... Okay, bye. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm so sorry, Dapper. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Oh, shit. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read... I feel like the pitch changed a little bit. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches out into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I think you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Everything is tilting this time. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl accent being so cute and demented? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Ah! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Fucking Monica.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Wait. No. This is freaking Monica. What's the point of keeping your collection organized? If someone else is just gonna mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of manga. Manga. You read manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into, and until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Oi! She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life, probably for the best. That means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Dapper. Consider this a lesson. Don't judge a book. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly... Mo? Mo is a Japanese slang loan word that refers to feelings of strong affection, mainly towards characters, usually female. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there! Whoa! Natsuki grabs my... Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Hey, why's that? Well, I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Dash exclamation point! Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. You know why you feel weird about You know why you feel weird about it? It's because you're making it weird. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly bad. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Oh, hold on. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, "Eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet?" It makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part?
Are you saying I'm a loser?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
Nah, it's probably nothing.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Dash. Dash. ... So? Jeez, that's enough. Shut up already. You're being weird. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. Jeez, you don't like my laugh, little prick? Yeah. I flipped the page. ... Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I'll glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah. Aww. Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey.
Bad touch! Bad touch! Stranger danger!
Wait, hold on. Let's go. Oh, it's just a bunch of freaky words. Oh, gee. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? ... Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give...
No.
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Dapper. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? What? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. ... Question mark. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Do it!
Hey, then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? Or with this one, I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, "Ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like." And you went and ruined it, you faggot!
Hey, now listen, buddy!
I hope you're happy. ... So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Your hair is so sexy.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go and announcing it to the whole world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. When did she say that? Oh, yesterday she said that. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because, bleh, Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! Yuri. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. Oh, frig. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, this is your first time reading a poem, right? Or, yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Prick! My poem is very amazing. Alright, so it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, we've read this one. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Actually, I phased through that in like 2 seconds. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Woohoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dapper.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering on our last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more subtle putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's terrifying.
It's nothing, really.
You should see some of the stuff I read.
Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on those things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. Oh. Monika. Hi, Dapper. Having a good time so far?
No.
Good, glad to hear it. Ouch. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha!
Don't worry, Dapper. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Dapper.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Ha ha ha! Oh, jeez. Fuck me.
No, I'm not going to do that. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write.
Oh, fuck me.
And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. I'm not going to use food to get a girl. Haha, Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. The bright side? You freaking bitch! There's no bright side to malnutrition. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks? Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something is clear about the feeling of giving up? How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that? How did it come with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for some, which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Dapper did too. So based on that, I'm glad you give it. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but Mr. Hall, because I was, Dapper liked my proof, and he too was impressed by. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Hey, that's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous Dapper appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And who? Huh? Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you just that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dapper started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you want to be edgy, bitch. Edgy? I like how it's this edgy and not bitch that she gets offended by. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on, let's ever hear everything you really think. I'm sure I'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Dapper, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. ... How did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know whoever I agree with. We're gonna go Natsuki. Yeah, we all know. Hey Dapper, I'm clicking. Why don't we step outside? Okay. No, I'm clicking Natsuki. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. Some prison I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. That makes me sad. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Dapper, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We all know you didn't mean it. friggin' Natsuki's just a friggin' over-exaggerating little prick. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Yes, she will. Completely. Poof, gone, memory, vanished, ... Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want, ... Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done, ... Well, I'm vice president, so...
Fuck you!
Please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dapper. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Human sigh! I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate it. You understand? Okay. Cheeks. I think... Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Dapper. Oh, hi, glitchy ass, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. I don't care what you have to say. Don't grab my arm again. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Dapper, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me feel a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? ... Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Holy crap, friggin' Yuri's tall. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. ... What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the hell are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? She forgot. Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? ... Look at her, she's like terrified. But... Mibel Sailcloth Blindsight Life... Oh my god! Your face, please... Ah! Mibel Sailcloth Blindsight Lifeline Ain in Receptality faultlessly offered Scleromation. Okay. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you.
One of the questions I get asked most often is, Scott, how do you have such sexy hair? Well, physical and mental training. You have to yell at your hair, okay? You can't just be like, oh, you can do it, buddy. You have to be like, grow better! It has to be something... Now, that's kind of a weird jump from Doki Doki Literature Club now, isn't it? See, so... I have an apology to make to all of you guys who liked this series, seeing as it just kind of cut off and I haven't gotten back to it since. So there is one thing that happened with that, and it was pretty bad. So again, as you guys know, I have issues with space because I'm on a school laptop, MacBooks. They're not that great. these MacBook Airs. They're not that great for recording, so there's that issue. So I just wanted to say as a disclaimer, I apologize to those of you who enjoyed the series. It's not returning. There were, like, I'd recorded all the way through for the last episode, which was going to be the actual final episode. But freaking, I found out that I accidentally had the audio off as I was recording. So I recorded so much. I completed Monika the second time. I freaking played through. Natsuki broke her neck in front of me. It was all pretty freaking messed up, but I do apologize immensely for a lot of you who looked forward to a continuation of the series. Unfortunately, it's not going on. But in the future, I hope to continue a little bit with Nintendo Virtue, which is basically just a bunch of retro Nintendo games, like Super Mario 64, Super Mario World, Primal Rage for SNES, Legend of Zelda, Octarina of Time. So I do plan on continuing with that, hopefully in the future, but I haven't been able to get to that either. But anyway, so if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. Please stop licking my face. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye!
Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey.